Okay, I figured we could have a little cozy vlog moment because I have some things coming up the next few days that I have just really been looking forward to and that I think would be fun to show you guys. So it is Wednesday. I logged off of work about an hour ago and I've been looking forward to this for weeks. It is a romance book signing event. There are going to be two authors here. One book I have been really excited about and I haven't read it yet, but it is so up my alley and I have really been looking forward to it. The other book is new to me, but is the theme for the night, and it is called Yes Chef. There's going to be a pastry chef here tonight, which is also really exciting. And I'll show you guys as much of it as possible, and then I'll give a little recap. This is the book that I'm really excited about and is basically influencing me to go to this event. And I brought my own copy to get signed, which I'm really excited about. A little update from the book signing event last night. It was so much fun. We got to listen to the authors do like a Q&A. They played a this and that game. They answered questions directly from the audience, and the pastries were really fun and delicious. I had fun going with one of my friends. We were just totally chatting it up the whole time, which was amazing. Got to meet some book girlies in line, so that's always fun too. And at the end, we actually got to walk up to the table and talk to the authors, and they were so generous with their time and like actually made a connection, and they were both so sweet, and I'm very excited to read both of these books. So maybe stay tuned for a little reading update sometime soon. Okay, it is Thursday. I'm actually taking PTO today because I had back-to-back appointments and I'm pretty much done, but I still have the whole afternoon. And so I think I want to make it as cozy as possible and just take advantage of the fact that I have the day off. So we're going to do a little bit of shopping. I want to check out one of my Jellycat stores. I want to look at some stationery. I think I also want to definitely get lunch, find a coffee shop, and I want to do some journaling and some reading today while I'm there. I think that would be really fun. So I'm going to take you guys with. Okay, lunch was amazing, but I am in desperate need of some caffeine. So I went into La La Land and they had their dot cakes, and I've been wanting to try a dot cake ever since like the viral trend came out, and I haven't done that yet, so we're gonna try this one. And I didn't know what I was in the mood for coffee wise, so I asked the barista to just give me their favorite drink, and this is the tiramisu cloud latte, which I've never tried before, but I'm really excited about. So I ended up perusing Barnes & Noble for a little bit and it was so cozy in there. I didn't end up picking up a new book today because, to be honest, my TBR is so long. I just don't need to spend money on another book when I have so many at home that I want to read. But I did look around and I sat in there because I had some really cozy chairs and I did the journaling that I wanted to do, so that was really great. I have a little bit more time to kill today, so I'm not sure what else I'm gonna get into, but so far, so good. It is now Friday. I am so glad to be done with the work week and I'm so looking forward to the weekend. To kick it off, my husband and I are gonna go on a little date night. So I have my popcorn jelly cat. So take a guess as to what we're gonna do. We're gonna go watch the new Odyssey movie and I have really been looking forward to this. I'm seeing nothing but good things. We booked tickets last minute and we were lucky to find the ones that we did because literally everything within like a 30-minute drive is completely sold out. So let's go do that. This vlog, I thought we could go ahead and chat about the Odyssey movie because it ended up going pretty late last night. It's a longer movie, but it was so good and I have not enjoyed watching a movie in theater that much in such a long time, and there were multiple things that I really enjoyed, so I'm going to keep this as spoiler free as possible. I did read the book a few years ago and there wasn't a lot that I really remembered, but as I was watching the movie, it was bringing a lot of that story back to me, which was really nice. I specifically really liked the focus around Zeus's law, and that was really like the driver of the whole movie. So I feel like if you go watch it, that's maybe the one thing to brush up on, which is really just the idea that, you know, in Greek mythology, anyone could be disguised as a god. And so anyone you come across if they're asking for food or shelter, you treat them kindly. You know, it's kind of like the golden rule, treat people the way that you would want to be treated. And I don't really remember that from actually reading the book. So I kind of want to now revisit that story and see if that's in there. But the actual story of Odysseus trying to make it home was really interesting. And the main thing that I found really fascinating, and a lot of you may already know this, but I did a little bit of research before I watched the movie. There was no CGI whatsoever. So the Cyclops scene, which was one of my favorites from the film, they actually used a giant puppet. I think it was made out of clay, and I thought that was just so amazing. The cast was just phenomenal. I mean, they had a ton of actors and actresses that we've seen in a million places before. Some of them, this was my first time seeing in a role like this, and I thought that was really interesting. The music portion of the movie was the most fascinating part to me, and as I was watching, I was realizing there wasn't like a classic orchestra in the way that we see other Christopher Nolan films like Interstellar or Oppenheimer. And so when I researched that bit of it, he really wanted the film to be as ancient Greece as possible. So they incorporated a lot of harps and lyres and like ancient instruments that we don't really hear a lot now. And I thought that was the most interesting. So there was the siren scene. And when they first play that song, and if you've seen it, you'll know immediately what I'm talking about. That was just so beautiful and I enjoyed listening to that. And I think they played that about 2 or 3 times in the film. And then on top of that, there was another scene, I believe when they were meeting with Hades, and the vocals in that song that came up during that were just like so hauntingly beautiful. I feel like it captured that portion of the Odyssey tale, or at least what I remembered of it, really well. So 10 out of 10 movie. I was fully fascinated, really enjoyed it, and I definitely could see myself watching it again soon. But anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I've had like such a fun bookish few days with the book signing and my time in Barnes & Noble. Hope you all enjoyed the journaling prompt and find a little bit of inspiration. And also definitely go watch the Odyssey film. It was just amazing. Or, you know, take this as your sign to go and watch some film adaptations of some classic novels, maybe compare them. It's just kind of fun to study those things on our own sometimes, and I really enjoyed that. Anyway, let me know in the comments your thoughts, and as always, stay cozy, and I'll see you guys next time.